G'day. Welcome back to the channel, MP Numbers. Thank you for dropping in. Today, it is the start of the weekend, which means a new weekend event on Magic Arena. We're going to check it out. It looks like it is Cascade constructed, which didn't go too well last time we did it. For those of you who don't know, basically what happens, as the little description says over there, when the first spell you cast each turn, you can cascade, which means you reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card that has converted mana cost less than the card you cast, and you can cast that card for free. So it's an interesting one, and I don't know if there's a way to break it. I think it just kind of makes some decks better. So I don't know. Could be fun. Like I said, last time didn't go too well. You can find that channel. We'll do a little bink. We had a little bit of fun going against some decks. This time, we're going to be doing a different deck. Before I go too much further on the Cascade thing, I just want to take a quick second to give a big shout out to my buddy, AgentMLP 412. He has been a supporter of the channel for a long time, but actually joined the Patreon today, patreon.com/MP Numbers. If you like the content and feel like dropping a few dollars to help me buy gems and stuff, I really appreciate anyone who does help out. You can also support the channel by simply liking, commenting, subscribing. And don't forget, guys, if you ever feel like picking up a playmat, you can head over to Inked Gaming and make sure you use the promo code MP Numbers 10 to get a 10% discount, and drops a couple of dollars my way as well. But that's enough of that. Let's jump in. The deck we're playing with today is an Amass deck that I built. Now, this is a blue-black Amass deck. What I've tried to do is minimize cards that require interaction. So I don't have counter spells. I don't have direct removal, because sometimes you cascade into those and it just doesn't work. So the top end of our deck is Commence the End Game. We've got the Eternal Skylord. We've also got the Gleaming Overseer, things that bring in our little Zombo friends. We've got an Angrath because Menace is cool. We've got some Enter the God Eternals, and just some cards that basically we're going to get getting zombies no matter what we cast. Now, keep in mind, when I build these decks, I don't build them optimally. I build them based on what I've got, which is why we've only got, you know, three Watery Graves and a Drowned Catacombs in the mana base. I've even been getting a few wins in just normal ranked. Well, only at bronze rank, but you know. So hopefully we can do something good with this. As always, guys, jump in those comments. Let me know what's working for you. I like doing these weekend events. They're a good casual way to do something different. So happy to look for deck ideas to help have a little bit of fun and share it with the community, if you will. But without further ado, let's jump in and play some games. So we start off with a fortunate uncapable hand. I like having one of Detection Tower in casual decks because people love playing the hexproof creatures. We're going to mulligan this though. This one we can keep. It's pretty solid. One thing this deck doesn't have is 1-drops. So Lazartec Reaver's not going to get any cascades off. I kept the land because I definitely want to be playing Angrath on 4, and Angrath will give us another creature of some kind. Branchwalker. Let's see if opponent's playing 1-drops. They are Lenoir Elves, of course. Getting the value. Seems pretty good. Ranger stays on top, of course, because they're going to cast it. We're going to get some value with these Explore creatures. We're going to start with the Lazartec Reaver. Whole deck's going in the bin. Watch that go. And nothing happens. Pops back up into play. Hopefully we can draw a 3-drop here. 3-drops we have in the deck. We've got the Aven Eternal. We've got the Gleaming Overseer. We've got the Cry of the Carnarium. Also does some work. There's a cast down on that. They get another Lenoir Elves. Let's say Lenoir Elves is very likely their only 1-drop. We get to block if they... No. No blocks. Alright, Daddy wants a 3-drop. That is a 5-drop. Not the worst thing in the world. We're just going to no attacks here. We get to untap, drop Angrath, find a 3-drop. Probably something like a Gleaming Overseer would be nice. Ooh. Nissa is not what we want to see here. Our deck does curve pretty low generally, so we haven't had a lot of luck here. I don't know if we can beat a Nissa though, let's be fair. That's the downside with not reliably being able to play, what am I trying to say here? Not being able to reliably play targeted removal. It makes it a lot harder. Alright, let's play our land. Drop our Angrath. See what happens here. Let's get some value town. Dreadhorde Invasion's the card we're getting. And then we're going to Amass too. We do get to untap. No attacks. We get to enter the God Eternals next turn. Which means we get to gain 4 life, kill their best creature, which is probably one of their land. Is that non-land? Target creature? Nope. So we can kill their... Probably one of their lands. Ooh, that thing. What's this going to be? Ooh, another cast down. So I did say target removal's bad. Maybe I was wrong. You know what? I tend to be wrong a lot. Not quite sure how we win this. I mean, if we enter the God Eternals, kill the Krasis. If we do untap, sorry, if our Eternals hits a Cry the Carnarium, we're not in the worst position. Sure, Angrath's dead. That's sure. Opponent's going to hit the 3/2. Find a land. They're going to get Cascade because it was their first spell. We're going to do this. We're going to do this on this. Target a player. See what we get. Even Eternal's not the worst thing. I think downside with the Amass deck, and this is something I've always said about Amass ever since I first looked at the format, is that you don't get the opportunity to go wide if you don't get the choice. You have to build up, and if they have that single removal spell. Hostage Taker. Alright, opponent's drawing pretty well. Looks like they're playing a pretty stock standard Sultai Explore deck. As I said, I don't think this is one of those formats that you can just break easily. You just kind of play your decks and see what you can, what could happen.
Behold, nature's true power.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, we're dead if we take this hit. So we want to survive. Give ourselves a draw step, see what happens. Again, not sure if there's anything we can draw here, and maybe our deck's just a bit weak to good creatures. Cry the Carnarium's probably not going to do it for us, unfortunately. What can we do here? I guess if we cry, it kills these things. We need to hit Amass 2 to make it worth it. Yeah. Let's attack first. Oh, what? Oh, I couldn't attack because it's got summoning sickness. There we go. The downsides of these... downsides of these events going live at 1 AM means pretty bloody tired. There we go. We killed a bunch of stuff and we still die. Oh well. We are down 1 game. This is going just as well as our Goblin Storm deck did last time. I will take a second and point out I'm not a deck builder. I'm not someone who is good at doing this kind of stuff, so forgive me. This is more for fun. See, more experimental trial, all that kind of stuff. Love to get a win this time around. If we can roll out nicely, if we can get a good rollout, we'll be pretty happy. Ten's not great again, unfortunately. 5 drops, 3 drops. Okay, if we draw an island, it's okay. Then we need to draw island and more land. I mean, we could turn 2 Dreadhorde. We're on the draw. Let's mulligan. 10's slightly better just because of these two. We get a scry. Yeah, we can get that on top. Again, not having any 1-drops in the deck, kind of a downside. Well, I thought we were on the draw. Huh. So I misread that. Alright, we'll start with Dreadhorde Invasion. Whole deck goes in the bin. Beep. Next turn we can go Aven Eternal to get a 2-drop. Their opponent gonna get let anywhere else? No, they're also on the no one drop plan. Alright. Game on, let's go. There's a Amass 1. There's another Aven Eternal. What do we get? We get a Lazatep play. That's kind of the worst thing to hit. But it's in there because it amasses. Okay, we have a 3-3. Next turn we get a 4-4, 5-5. And if our Aven Eternal hits another Amass creature, we've got a 6-6 and we'll be attacking for lifelink. Contingent opponents on proliferate stuff. Okay. Play a land, proliferate again. 4-4. Oh, Overseer is perfect here. Gives it menace. Makes it a 5-5. Let's see if we can hit something that amasses here. Another... wasting our Lazatep platings here, unfortunately, but... gotta play what you get. If they want to double block my 6-6 lifelinker, yep, I'll take it. Got the attack in, opponents deciding they decided not to. Wait, didn't we get... oh yeah, we did. Just took a minute to register. What do we want to say off the top here? If we draw a land, we're not doing much with that land. Cry the Canarian's bad. Something we can cast, basically, is all we're after. I suppose if we get a land, it's not the end of the world, because we can just play Aven Eternal and move on. Opponent again in that same position we are with lots of 2-drops, no 1-drop. I don't know if that's good or bad. Getting all of the proliferate off. Unfortunately, just building up this 1/5/5 isn't doing much. Oh, that's not something I've thought of. This and proliferates, not bad. We got a 7/7. We got a land. I guess we just go for the Aven Eternal. Hope to hit another thing that makes counters. We'll go Dreadhorde Invasion, okay. So it's going to get double lifelink. Woo! 5-8. So let's play a land. It played just tapped. This doesn't have a menace, does it? So we'll just attack. If they want to trade 2 creatures here, again we're fine with that. Because we're going to gain 8 life. The next turn we're making a 2-2. 3-3, 4-4. It's like... it's a pretty good spot unless they have sweepers or artifact removal. Yep. Not to mention we're getting them for 2 in the air. Let's see what we got, opponent. Opponent has an Elvish Clan Caller. Another 2-drops. Opponent's on like Proliferate Elves. Gets a 3-3. Has access to 3, 4, 5, 6 mana here. Can they do something cute with this? Contentious plan, sure. Second spell the turn so it doesn't get to go off, but that's fine. Does it have reach? It does not have a reach, wow. Okay, so I'm going to prefer here. It's going to come a 5-5. Or they're just going to put a count on the Clan Caller. It's going to come a 6-6, sorry. No, they're just putting a counter over here. Okay, we're still on 31 life. Haven't taken a hit yet. We've got 4 points in the air. We've got a 2-turn clock unless they can find a reach or a... We're taking a little bit of damage here, but whatever. It's got Hexproof and Menace. And we hit again. We've got turns cannot cast it, so I guess we just cast our 2 Reavers. Actually, let's attack first. Attack with our Burbies. just go Reaver into Reaver. And see our whole library float away. Bye-bye, library. And we pass. Our opponent needs to find answers this turn. If we get to draw a land, the game's pretty over, I'd say. Because Enter the God Eternals has so many targets to hit on. Worst thing would be hitting like a Lazotep Reaver or another Lazotep Plating. Sorry, hitting Lazotep Plating or another Dreadhorde Invasion. Ooh, Mortari, that has reach. Okay. Where do we hit? Evolution Sage. Alright, alright. Mortari's a 7/7 with reach and trample. Vivian Reed, destroy enchantments. Does destroy enchantments. Okay. Okay. His opponent's just sniped it back. Oh, they're destroying the creature. Okay, well, that makes sense too, I guess. Alright, that comes up. We have a 6/6. A Dreadhorde Invasion's the worst thing we could draw here. So we're going to have a 9/9 next turn? Because that's -3, so they can't do that. Unless they have Proliferate. Yeah, if they drop a land. So maybe they'll just destroy a enchantment here. Ugh. What are we at there? It's 7, 13, 14, 16, 19 points of power. They can easily make it 20 something. They block here, block here, block here, block here. Let's go no attacks this turn. We really want to see that land. Take out a creature. Gain 4 life. Proliferate 4 to proliferate, sorry. Amass 4 to get a 10/10. Crucible. What? Okay, so they've got lots of proliferate going to be happening with Evolving Wild. Oh, that's pretty. With Evolving Wilds and Evolution Sage. So we definitely want to kill Evolution Sage here. If we get that land. If we hit the land and it cascades into... what's his name? Cascades into Angrath, we're pretty happy. Because they can block 1, block 2, take 2. It's going to take 2. We gain 9 life. To 13 life. We gain an infinite amount of life if that happens. We just need to see that land on top. Marwyn adding 9 mana to their mana pool. Grow from the ashes. Looking for land. Proliferating hard. Yep. If we just straight up draw Angrath by itself, what does that do for us? That gives them all trample. No, it gives them all... Gives them all menace. Sorry, we mass 2, so that becomes 9 and 11. It's going to kill Multani. They can get Multani back to their hand, no problem. So, yeah. Has trample, so we just won't block here. Boom. Alright, land. Relentless Advance is fine, but I think that puts him up to a 12/12. And we get another raise, which is at 13. Doesn't take him out of range of... But we're going to gain a butt ton of life here. think we just all... No, we can't all attack because we... Do we die? No, 27. Yeah, we just all attack here. Go face. They have to double block the Amass, which means they're going to take 2 damage minimum. Boom, boom, boom. Lifelink, lifelink. Triple lifelink, yo. Doesn't count, but triple lifelink. 10. Do they have pump spell here? Ah, they're killing the Overseer because I'm an idiot. Now loses hexproof. And menace. Might have been a bad idea. Got a little bit too aggressive there. I do believe... Proliferating. They can start destroying my enchantments. Whatevs. If we get... What do we need to get here? Okay, we're still on a land. So land's still our best draw, and then it depends on what we cascade into after we get this. Is this not legendary? It is. Oh, they're just going for the trigger. That doesn't have trample though, so that doesn't really help them. We just block the nurturer. Reveal the creature or land. And draw some cards. Okay. So what's going to happen here? So we can make this become a 7. This become a 16. If we cast this, it becomes a 20/20. And then they can't block to kill, or they're dead because they have to double block with these two. Oh no, then they'd block, take 1. We'd gain 20 life. We kill Marwyn. Oh, there we go. Is that game? What do we hit? Hexproof. So if I attack with his Overseer, sorry, if I attack with his army and my 3 dudes, so they double block, block, take 1. We're at a bajillion life. We lose our army, but they lose their 16/16. Seems okay to me. Oh. Okay. Interesting choice there. Opponent goes to 1. They can get their Multani back, no probo. We're at 42 life. We're going to get out of 39 at the start of our turn. They can hit me for 18. It's no worries. Incubation Druid, alright. $20.16, so I was going to become a 21/21. Put some counters on things, put some counters on the Incubation Druid. Opponent's holding 4 lands, so we're not worried about that. Revealing top 4 cards. They get a free card here. Another Evolution Sage. Can't. Oh, they can cast this. They can. They've got 17 mana in their pool. Sure. this creature or planeswalker? Type creature only. 25. My god. Yep. Just want to draw a land. I don't see why it's so unreasonable to want to draw a land. We've still got, what, 4? We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got a bunch in our deck. Avid Eternal. What 2-drops do we have left in our deck? Another Dreadhorde Invasion? Maybe? Another Lazotep Reaver? Okay. Alright, we've got 23-23 when this resolves. There's no point attacking here. If I attack, they double block with 28 power here. They block and kill this, they block this, nothing happens, so no attacks. But there's 27 cards left in their library. We have 38, and a good chunk of those, 16, 18, over 20 of these cards in our library are lands, by the way. If we draw Menace, if we draw... Ooh. Are we dead? Are we dead to a biogenic upgrade? Then double the number of counters on those creatures. Okay, well the ones that actually have creatures counters don't have trample. He does. That's not the worst thing in the world. We've got enough life that it's not a big deal. This is at 11. What's the minus here? You get an emblem with... Oh, shit. Oh, they could have just minus to win, right? Okay, we're definitely in trouble. Because they just have to minus this. 2-2 Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. They would have won handily. Just going to go 26 this turn. This is a 42-42. Holy crap. If I kill this, we just need... That's a land. So we've got 4 creatures. We just need to get 1 creature through. So if we kill this, and hit Angrath. Angrath! 2, 4, they're dead. Let's give our opponent the good game, as is only fair. Oh, got him. Wait, it already had... This had Menace, but now the rest have Menace, yeah. I could have amassed 2 as well to make it 32 points of life gain. Opponent doesn't have life link anywhere. Wait, creatures you control have Menace, right? Yeah. Can't block. Opponent maybe thinks they can block. They cannot. $70 life, folks. 70 life is what it took me to win that one. And we definitely lost a lot of life along the way as well with these pinging us every turn. What our life total would have been. Alright, we got a win, which means we're better off than last time we played the Cascade event. Let's see if we can just pull out one more win. One more win would be nice. It's all about that land. I cannot believe there was still a good 20 plus lands sitting in our library that whole game. At least half our library were lands. Good old variance, eh? Another 2-lander. This one we can keep though because we can cast so many things in our hand. Keep. Watery Grave tapped. Opponent on blue-white. Interesting. Opponent on blue-white creatures. Blue-white flyers. Just from the little squiz we get through looking through their library. Right, let's start with the Reaver. Because I just realised I've been playing the Invasion first. But if I play the Reaver first, I can attack on turn 2. I suppose I only have a 1/1, so it's probably not worth it. I don't know. Pegasus Corsair. And hits a favourable wins. That's a nice one to hit, opponent. Good job. Oof, okay. Okay, let's just drop a Watery Grave tapped. Play... What are we playing here? Guess we play Dreadhorde Invasion now. Play Relentless Advance next turn. Yeah, let's play the Invasion now. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us too much to start pinging our life total here. But of course we're not attacking. Yeah, next turn we untap. No attacks. Make this into a 1-2. Make this a 6-6. 5-5. Hopefully hit something that amasses, which we will. We could hit a Dreadhorde Invasion, which is bad. Anything else is fine. Desperately seeking a Cry of the Canarium though. Gonna take 4 damage here. Opponent gains a lot better life. Not a Cry of the Canarium, unfortunately. Alright, let's go for the Relentless Advance. Does the opponent have a counterspell? That's not a Relentless Advance. That is a Lazotep Reaver though, which means we now have a 6-6, which means we start gaining life. Unless, of course, they have the counterspell. Okay, we have the 6-6, which means we start gaining 6 life. So we're racing, I guess? Should they have the Gideon sacrifice? Oh, that'd be gross. Seal away. Okay. Lazotep plating would have been nice. Can we win from losing our only good creature here with our opponent swinging in for 1,000,000 damage this turn? Probably not, right? Probably not. We got to Amass one, that's something, right? Let's play a Skylord. Again, Cry the Canarium, yeah. Beautiful. Well, I mean, it's something, right? No blocks. We make it. Oh, we die from. Yeah. Always forget about the Bitter Blossom effect. Oh well. Okay. So we're proving yet again Cascade constructed, or constructed in general, not really my my strong suit, let's be fair. But we got an extra win. We had a little bit of fun. Again, guys, let me know what you're playing in the format. Jump in the comments. Are the decks that you're finding that break this format, or are you just playing your normal decks and getting to cast extra spells here and there? I would say it's probably one of my least favourite of the special formats, just because I don't get the wins. But that's life. We can't really complain too much, right? Appreciate you watching, guys. Don't forget to like if you like, dislike if you dislike, subscribe to see more, and of course you can ring the bell if you want notifications for any reason. Bye.